So let me go ahead and share my screen. Perfect, we're recording. Okay, welcome to tonight's team call. I'm excited for this. It is, what day is it? July 23rd, 2019. And this call is going to be amazing. I am so pumped. I literally texted Emma and I was like, get ready for some tissues, because there was one thing that I was really excited for at Summit. I was really excited for them to play the 2019 Elite Call Out video. Will actually be the 20 Elite video, and they didn't. It's really sad because it was something that really drove me at Summit to want to get that call. And you guys, I was a baby coach, not knowing what the hell elite meant, not knowing how I was going to get there, not knowing that, honestly, probably having zero self-belief in myself, right? And I watched that with tears running down my face, because although I didn't know what elite meant, how I was going to get there, who was going to be on my elite team, and who I was going to inspire to with me and also inspire them to want to do it for themselves, I still saw myself in that video. It was like the weirdest thing. Like, this is me, right? So I want to share it with you guys. So this is the one from the 2019 coaches. So I'm going to share it with you guys. It's really short, but if you're an emotional person like me, then just get ready.
So we would like to officially congratulate you and Team Diesel Corps on being a 2019 Elite Team. We're back.
Should officially congratulate you for being in our hat. Congratulations. You are the number 7 coach all of Team Beachbody.
I'm not awful.
It's official. Moms that are out there that are thinking that they can't do this, they can.
They can elite. You just never stop believing in what is possible and sharing what is possible.
We set the vision early on, and we had a group chat, group workouts, everything was a team, cheering each other on, hitting all these milestones. And the funny part about it was all the girls that hit Diamond to have us move up with the elite team did it within weeks of each other because they were just doing it together.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
She was like, cry every time I came on, and I'm like, I want to be in that video.
She was gonna cry. But
could you imagine if I would have said no? Like, could you imagine if 4 years ago when this opportunity was presented to me, if I would have said no? Because the lives that are impacted by shooting for this goal year after year after year just gives me goosebumps. What does mommy do?
After 4 years, we are announcing a new top coach, Ashley Wilson. Congratulations. Congratulations, top coach.
I'm Diana Wright, co-founder of Team Live right here in the UK. We have just found out that we are the Elite Team 2019. We're so excited.
Maintenant, Elite 2019.
Somos un equipo Elite 2019.
My name is Cameron and my mommy is Linda.
We are the founding coaches of Crush Nation, Tim and Jane Fitzpatrick.
And we are a 2019 Elite Team.
I don't know how to get out of Okay. So now you guys know okay, I have to stop my share because it's not going to let me go back in. But now you guys know, oh God, hopefully this works. Okay. God, I lost everything. What it's like to actually like get that call from an elite team. Oh my gosh, I couldn't find my freaking slides. But that's what happens. So, and it's honestly not like me thing. It's not an Emma thing. It's not an Ashley thing. We have to set that path for you guys to show you that it's possible, obviously, right? Like you guys know, like me, I hate recognition. Like I hate like when it's like, oh yeah, like 1 star, 2 star, whatever, because although like we mentor you guys did it yourselves, right? And like you're setting the path for yourself and for your team. And so again, like what I love most about our team is that we get to do it together. And the one thing that stuck out to me with the 2 moms that was like bouncing her 2 twins, like literally hitting elite with 2 twins. Are you kidding me? She said, you know, the best part about it was that most of the diamonds that hit to help our team go elite, they did it together. And so they were going through that qualification together, and they were linking arms and holding hands. And that's what makes it so much better. Like, honestly, Ashley and I hit 1 star basically together. And it's like, that's what we want for you guys too. And so that's what we wanted to go over, what elite means for you. Right? Because we can sit here all day and we could say elite 2021, like whatever, but until you know what that means for you and for your family, it's not going to resonate with you. It's not going to drive you to want to elite for our team or for yourself, right? So one thing is, I shared this in this podcast that I was listening to on my social media today. I could share with you guys. It's the Ambitious, I don't remember what it's called if you want to look it up, but Ambitious podcast, I think. But one thing that really stuck out to me, because they were talking about motivation today, and this is what stuck out, is the things that are hard are actually making you better. The things that feel impossible, you already have access to, and you can actually overcome the obstacles to get there. The more that you overcome them, the stronger that you get, okay? So it's kind of like what Rachel Hollis says, what is it? Often Ambitious podcast. But Rachel Hollis always says, what does she have? Oh my God, I totally had a fucking brain fart. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. I can't remember now because I had a brain fart. But anyway, she says something along the lines of this, and honestly, I didn't want to write it because I'm still mad at her, so that's probably why I'm forgetting it. So I really, before we go into the in-depth of elites, okay, I need you to conquer your why. You have to figure out why you're here. What's gonna drive you? Do you know why you're actually here, why you're actually coaching, right? Because if you're just showing up every day and like, you know, posting on social media and, you know, inviting and doing the vital behaviors and doing all those things that we tell you to do, which realistically we shouldn't have to tell you, you should want to do them because you should have that why behind your drive, right? You have to figure out what is going to push you to want to have an elite team for yourself in the future, right? To want to be on an elite team, right? What does that mean for you? You know, like, is it like, because for me, I've always wanted to be like, I'm going to work my ass off to help my team hit elite so that my coaches know that it's freaking possible for themselves, right? Like my vision and my goal is, yeah, to hit elite, but I want to have a team of coaches who are elite coaches. Like that is my ultimate vision, is to have like Ashley elite, you know, Pet elite, Chelsea elite, Amanda elite. Like that's what I envision, right? Because I don't know, that's what fuels me. So I want but you have to want it for yourself. So you have to dive into your why. And I wanted to share another video because I can sit here and talk all day and say, find your why, whatever, read the books, whatever. But this is something that kind of and it has to do with like the Marine Corps or whatever. But if you actually like transfer it into like coaching, it'll make a lot of sense. Okay. So I'll play it.
I've read a book a long time ago, and it's about the why behind what we do. There's an emotional connection to everything we do in life, and I truly believe that as well. And Marine, my children, a friend, I try to find that connection of that moment and why. If you're quitting at PT, why are you here? What is your purpose for being here in this moment right now? Why do you live daily? Why do you work hard? And most time it's so I can be better. I don't let someone else down. And or you get the answer, I don't know. Some people don't know their why. Because it's emotional, and then as Marines, we're not taught to really connect with emotion. But even honor, courage, commitment, it comes from an emotional root. And I try to remind them of their why. So you may have a corporal that, or someone that gives up at a certain point, and you like, don't you know, like I have my own Marine, don't you want to be better? Don't you want to lead by example? Well, how are we going to do that? What would we think of you if you don't give everything you have to give in this moment? Why are you giving up on yourself? Because it's hard? Because it's challenging? So it's not only teaching them the reason why they do it. At that moment, you want to kind of, that's a teaching point, because you're building mental resilience at that point. Like you're showing them that quitting doesn't have to be an option. And I always tell my other Marines, failure is not an option. Yeah, things are going to be hard and challenging, but you don't have to give up on yourself.
So going into that, obviously, if you kind of relate it to being a coach, coaching's hard, right? Like, it's not easy. It's not a walk in the park. And you kind of have two options, right? Like, figure out why you're here or leave. And I know that's really hard to digest, but, like, for example, like, you don't need to hate your job to love coaching, right? Like, Lauren loves hair. You guys obviously, like, hello, right? Lauren loves hair. That is her career. She freaking loves it. Ashley loved her job, or still loves her job, right? And as much as it's really sad that, she was furloughed, guys, she picked herself up and fucking hit 1-star and did the damn thing, right? So, like, you're gonna have really bad days in this business. You're gonna have days where it literally sucks, right? And one thing is gonna be, what is the why that's gonna drive you through those bad days? Why are you here? What's gonna lift you up? Is it the team? Is it your kids? Is it your future? Like, although Lauren loves her job, she loves coaching. Can I say that? Okay. She loves coaching. She loves the community. She literally was like, okay, so when I am Diamond, do I have to run my own groups? She's like freaking out. But and that's okay. You could still be a Diamond coach and love your job. You could still be a 1-star Diamond coach or an elite coach and love your job. There are actually a few elite coaches that I know that are still working their other jobs that they love. Right? But you have to figure out why you're here, okay? What drives you? Figure that out, right? And another thing from that podcast that I heard today was this business, it's funny because I was like, oh my God, this is like so me. But if I was a guy or a man or whatever, right? And I was going into like invites, or did we hear this on what did we hear this on, Ashley? It was our mastermind earlier today, right? It was Mandy Kai. We had a mastermind with Mandy Kai earlier today. And she said, girls, as much as we're all like girl gang, whatever, we have a lot of emotion in everything because we're women, right? If this was a guy like team, we would be like, oh bro, like, so what, you gonna know, like, man up, like, what the fuck, like, go like grab a beer, whatever, right? So like, we gotta man up, like, hashtag man up, right? Like, we cannot we're in a competition right now with the men in MBF, and I'm like, no, man up. Like, I'm determined to beat Brandon. Like, so, and it goes the same way, right? Like, so we have to take, as much as we do have a lot of emotion in this business, we have to take that emotion out, what we deserve for our lives, right? Because if we let that emotion be the driving force of what we deserve and our goals, we're never going to get to where we want to go, right? So we have to man up. We have to be like, no, you know what? Grab that wine, level up, let's go, man up, right? So I just wanted to kind of, because that was like, Ashley and I were texting, we're like, yeah, man up. But it was so true. And another thing is, you have 100% survival rate already, right? You literally have survived whatever has been hard in your life, okay? You have survived it. Emma's been through a divorce. Emma, I mean, like, no, her daughter fell out of a fucking third-story window. I've survived a divorce. Like, there's so, like, you guys, write what you have survived that's hard in your life right now in the chat box. Write what you have survived that has been hard in your life already. That is your 100% survival rate, right? So you will get through anything else that's hard right now. And remember that. I always go back to, if I can survive my divorce and literally pick myself back up and be resilient, I can survive anything right now. Like, that's what I keep reminding myself, okay? So find your why, find what drives you, and do you know why you're actually here, okay? So now that we've gone through all the emotional stuff, okay, we can get back to the nitty-gritty of this training, right? Road to Elite. Okay. Who has actually gone into the back office and have watched the videos Road to Elite? It's okay if you haven't, because I know this is brand new to some people. I'm just like curious who has. So in the back office, hold on. Oh no, Lord. I hate that little thing. In the back office, you'll have, I'm going to go over it, but there are videos of Road to Elite, okay? And in the champions page, but I'll show you that. Hold on, I need to find my drive. Hold on. Okay, why am I in share cart? Guys, give me a second. Oh my God. What is actually happening? I'm in share cart. I mean, that's not wrong, but let's go back to this. So basically there are 4 categories for elite. And the reason that we are bringing this up is because we obviously have a lot of girls right now who are shooting for diamonds. Who is shooting for diamond right now? Type in the chat box. Whose goal is to hit diamond this year? That's what we need to know, okay? Because if your goal is to hit diamond this year, it's important for you to know what elite means and the road to elite, okay? Because when you hit diamond, you're probably most likely going to hit team builder and then road to elite, right? Now, getting there is going to be slow pace. Like, don't get, like, I hit team builder last year. At the end of last year, I hit team builder, okay? So that's when I hit diamond. So I hit diamond, I hit team builder, and then this year we're on, already hit team builder, already hit team leader, on the road to premier and elite, okay? So you're actually setting yourself up this year, like you can do it because I did it last year, to set yourself up for next year to hit elite, okay? So I want you guys to put that in your mindsets right now. Like, next year, I'm going to be on the road to elite, okay? Put that in your shit right now, okay? And so that's why we're talking about it now, because if you're hitting diamond or your goal is diamond, you should understand what road to elite. And you guys, I was still asking Emma questions today. I want you to know that. I was still texting her questions. I feel like I need to talk to you because I'm not talking to you here. But I was still texting her today, like, I don't know what this means. So you are going to not understand what half of this means, and that's okay. We are probably going to do these calls multiple times because we want you guys to learn, okay? I might do them once a month, to be honest, because it's just a very important call. I didn't want to share that with you guys. It's fine. So we're going to go into the back office, and just so I can show you guys where they are, I think it's on our training library, and then training library. Hold on, I need to move you guys up here. It's one of these, elite training. So if you click this, hold on. Okay, here it is. So it has the team builder tracker training. Here's the tracker. Team leader tracker training. Here's the tracker. Elite and premier tracker training. Here's the elite and premier goal guide. Now, I've printed these. I've watched these videos. They are so helpful. I've printed these trackers. They don't work for me. I'm going to be honest. You can print them. I'm personally like, it's not for me. I also want you guys to know and ease your pain in like crazy minds right now that when you hit diamond, you're going to have a corporate mentor, okay? Your corporate mentor is going to be so helpful to help you understand what all of this means too. So you're going to have your coach, you're going to have your corporate mentor, you're going to have the team, but you're going to probably have all of that once you get there. Once you get there, it's all going to happen naturally, okay? So I don't want you guys to stress out right now, but I want you to know, like, start with these videos. I actually don't even recommend you can look at them, but don't get overwhelmed by them, okay? Because I was definitely overwhelmed, and I was like, oh God, I can't even think about this right now. So the videos were very helpful. But anyway, I wanted to break down what it actually meant, okay? So Road to Elite, actually, you want to talk? Because I feel like I'm already talking, so you can talk. So just talk. I'm like,
sure, yeah. Okay, so Road to Elite is really the foundation of helping you grow your business when it comes to depth. So you'll hear us talk about the roots and what this means for you. So this is actually something that's new that they just started about 3 years ago to help you see more of the in-depths of how Premier and Elite really help you build that foundation of your business. So the first one is Team Builder. You need to be a diamond. You need to have 25 elite points, 1 new emerald, and then this is where you're gonna maybe get confused is the 100 plus TV. That's team volume, and that's always on your weak leg. So whenever you see the number of what the team volume is, it's always what they're talking about on your weak leg. So it doesn't matter. So your other leg would just have to have a little bit more than that. So that's your first benchmark. Your second one is team leader. And your team leader is when you're 1-star diamond, you have 50 leadership points. And we'll get into what the points mean in a minute. Either 2 new emeralds or 1 new diamond. And then 2,500 or more team volume on your weak leg. The third is Premier, and the fourth is Elite. And I want to point out that in your back office, maybe Gabby, you can show them where you will be able to find the check marks. Because what this is going to help you with is you're going to be like, okay, so I'm at Team Builder, and this is the category that I need to focus on when it comes to Team Leader, because you might have 2 of the boxes in that category checked off, and you just need like 1 more. So then it really helps you narrow down, you know, where to help your team or where you can help people in certain categories. So right here, this is where you'll find it. So like right here, Gabby already has her paid diamonds and her weak leg for Premier. So right now she's focusing on her paid rank and leadership points, and the leadership points are 75. So do you see how that is helpful for her to then know where she is at? So this is available to actually everyone, so you can go and see. I believe it's, I guess, Emerald. A few years ago, you weren't getting elite reports unless you were diamond, so I think it's really awesome that you can see where you're at no matter where you are.
Yeah, I was actually checking. Yeah, so you could see it. Lauren is Emerald, so you can actually see, she could see her Road to Elite qualification, okay? So obviously it's 0 right now, but don't freak out. I'm just kidding. But yours, so like I said, like last year at the end of the year when I hit diamonds, I started to see the check marks, and I was kind of like, oh my God, like I'm the type of person where I'm like, if there's check marks, I need all of them checked. So how do I do that? Okay. So that's why I was like, very like, you know, I'm asking Emma questions, asking my corporate sponsor, my corporate mentor questions, but it's all broken down into categories, and it's going to not make sense, but make sense. And, if you break it down into categories, it's acquisition PV. Okay. So this is where it is. So, okay, the leadership points, right? So you need 50 points, 25 points. These are the max that you can earn, okay? Now, the acquisition PV, and I'm going to explain it to you. Where's my notebook? Oh my God. Fuck. Where's that notebook that I had earlier today? Is that on the counter? Okay, because I was on a call, and you guys, I need to tell you something. I did not know what this understood literally until this call, and I was like, this is going to make so much more sense, and I wish that someone would have explained it to me like this. Not saying I'm just saying, like, you know, I even told Emma about this, and she was like, oh my God, it makes so much more sense. Okay, so acquisition APV in that category, right? It is your volume, so what you purchase, your customers' order volume, and brand new that you sign up, okay? When all of that happens and it's equivalent to 500 volume points, that's one point, okay? All right? So basically, if you're purchasing, okay, if you have customer orders in Hitting Success Club and you're adding new coaches to your team, you have to worry about how many points you have. And guess what? I have something for you, because I'm the type of person, okay, like, I need to know what goal in Success Club number I need to hit monthly for that, okay, and how many new coaches I need to recruit. So I broke the category down into, I need to hit Success Club 14 minimum, but that's me, right? And you might be thinking right now, that's a lot, Gabby, like, I don't know about that, right? I'm telling you right now, we're setting you up for next year, okay? So don't think about what you can or cannot do right now. Your minimum should be what right now? 5, right? But if you don't give up and you push yourself harder and set goals, we're setting you up for next year. Next year, you should be hitting more than SE14. Are you kidding? You're going to be a rock star, okay? So that's just kind of to tell, like, okay, I know I need to hit SE14 to block in that category, right? All right. So the next one is PS Coaches Hitting Success Club. So this is your coaches, your coach that you signed up, hitting Success Club single month, okay? Now, in that category, that is for this year, it would be our 2020 coach. So for next year, your mindset would be 2020, 2021 coaches, okay? So I'm like, okay, how do I break that down into how many coaches do I need to be hitting Success Club monthly? Okay, 3 coaches minimum hitting Success Club monthly, okay? And then that breaks into 3 points, because when every coach, okay, so for example, Ashley hits, Chelsea hits, Lauren hits, right? Success Club. That's 1, 2, 3 points, okay? Plus if you hit Success Club, you get an extra point for each coach. So that's 2, 4, 6 points, okay? Right, Emma? Am I saying that right? Yeah, 6 points, okay? So as long as you know that your minimum is help 3 or 4 of your coaches to hit Success Club every single month, then you're good with that category, right? Now, the next one is new personally sponsored coaches with 1 Success Club point. That's a hard one, okay? That's a hard one. Why? Because not all of our new coaches are working coaches, right? Now, we have codes. You can use the friend bonus. You could, encourage them to do it with a best friend, do it with a mom, or do it with a sister, whatever, right? Now, you should be at least encouraging them, right? But if they don't want to, that's fine. But if you're not, then you're not, that category is going to be easy for the whole year, because to be honest, so like I said, last year I wasn't even thinking about elite. I hit team builder, and then I set myself up for this year, right? So this category, what I was told, that most coaches don't even have 7 points where we are halfway into the year. Okay? They struggle to even get 5 points. Okay? And our team has 7. So that's why I'm saying set yourself up this year right now with those coaches so you can crush that category, okay? And what that is so at least 5 coaches, okay, in the entire year. All you need is 5 coaches in the entire year to at least have 1 Success Club point. You guys, you can do that, right? You can freaking do that, okay?
And make sure it's within their first 2 months of being a coach.
Yeah, it's their first month, or like the following into the following month of when they join too. So within the whole year, as long as you have at least 5 points in that category, I know it says max 25, but that's just the max, okay? Because in all, to hit elite, you need 105 elite points, right? So most people max out at 50 and 50, so that's 100. And then this is the category that people struggle with. But like I said, you guys, if you set yourself up for this year, like I was told, and I didn't even know what the fuck this meant. And when my corporate mentor was like, you have 7 in that category, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't really know. I'm just telling my coaches to do this, like whatever. So we're on the right path. You guys are set up for success. Okay. So don't even stress about that. So that's what we wanted to share about points and whatever. So it is points, but I broke it down into Success Club every single month, how many coaches you should be recruiting, kind of, sort of, and how many coaches you should be helping to hit Success Club, and how many coaches within the whole year that you need at least 1 point. Okay. So I hope that kind of makes sense, right? And you will, when you see this, when you hit diamond, you're going to definitely have some check marks here. Okay. So, and that was when I hit diamond, I think that was what was driving me, was like, oh my God, like, what does this mean? And I was constantly reading FAQs, and I was constantly going into the Beachbody Champions page, right? So when we show you this and it says team builder, 25 points, 1 new emerald, 1,000, for example, 1,000 on your team volume. So yes, you have a team leg, right? So my team leg would be the leg that Emma adds coaches, right? Or that would be Emma's team leg technically. But it's your weak leg, honestly, because that is your team leg that you're building. Okay. So that's the leg that they're looking at, your weakest leg that you have to build to that amount of volume. Okay. You guys, I don't track my volume. Just do your job, honestly, because I am always trying to match my volume on each leg. And I know that Emma and Ashley and myself, like, and Kat, like, I hope that you are reaching out to your coach and you're like, I have a coach that wants to sign up. Where should I place them? 2 things we look at: rank. Are you going to drop rank? How many active coaches you have and where we need to place them? And also volume. Where can we add a coach that you need volume on? Because why? Because of team builder, team leader, team, premier, elite. That's why we're looking at it too, because we want your legs to be even, but also your weak leg to have it so that you can hit these milestones, right? So like, oh my gosh, I keep having to fucking move this. It's so annoying. But like here, see, weak leg volume, maxed out, so personally, I don't have to worry about it. And I never did worry about it, you guys, because I didn't, like I just was doing the things, doing the vital behaviors, working my business, helping my coaches, showing up for myself, showing up on social media, having that drive and the sticking very, very close to my why, right? Okay. And then all of this is honestly the paid diamonds, leadership points is all going to happen. Okay. But we're setting you up right now for next year for you guys to hit elite, right? Because even though like we're going to hit elite in 2021 and we're going to walk across that stage and I'm going to have a fucking banner of all my elite coaches that helped us hit elite, or my diamonds that helped us hit elite. Like I'm going to have that. Like, I don't know if we're even allowed to have that, but like, I'm going to have a banner of all of those coaches. Like, here we are. But guess what? Those coaches are going to be the ones that we're going to walk across stage together. Okay. And one thing that I also wanted to, before I go into this, is going into like vision, is Emma and I kind of went to Summit my first year kind of alone. We went with coaches, but we went with a team of coaches that really weren't driven like how we were. And although Brianne she was there, but she's here. But we went with a team of coaches that really weren't driven like we were. It was actually one of my coaches quit, so whatever. But one thing we said is like, okay, like, what are we going to walk across stage in next year? Like, and that was what like we visioned. And like, even with Ashley, like we were like, we're going to walk across stage in sparkly ass dresses. Like, and that's what motivated me. And so figure out what motivates you to like, when you're at Summit, like next year, like, okay, like I'm going to have like this sparkly dress. Like I envision it already. Like that's what motivates me. Right. And so I just wanted to kind of emphasize on that as well, because again, like all of this stuff is kind of just fluff, but the fluff is kind of what motivates me to kind of just keep going. Cause I'm like, I'm going to walk across that stage with my girls. Like literally if I have to side my dog up, all 6 of them. No, I'm just you can't legally do that, I don't think. Unless dogs have socials, then you totally can. But I wanted to also share with you guys that in the back office, in Beachbody Champions, if you use the little search bar, Road to Elite, you'll find other trainings like Doug Moss, amazing trainings for Road to Elite. Kevin Shaw, he's actually the diamonds for my region, so Southeast region. I don't know if he is for yours, Emma. Is he for diamonds? But yeah, he will be your mentor. Emma, I think, typed in the chat box who yours will be. But Road to Elite, okay? Now, oh my gosh, I'm running out of breath. I wanted to share this with you guys because that was also a breakdown that I'm just going to post in the team pages into the units for a Road to Elite unit. But this is basically a 2020 guide, and it was really helpful because it breaks it down into steps. So your first step is going to be diamond, which you guys are going to hit diamonds by the end of the year, right? Like, and you're going to hit team builder. Like, actually, you guys can literally hit team builder. I have mine sitting over there, and I didn't even realize that I hit team builder until I freaking got the email, and I was like, what the heck? So, like, you guys, it's totally possible, okay? You just got to put in the work. So, team builder, hold diamond for 6 weeks, okay? Oh, man, those 6 weeks are rough, okay? You can freaking do it, right? What is one thing that kind of helped me was constantly checking my back office, okay? I'm not even kidding you. Like, if you haven't conquered that habit already, you need to before you hit diamonds and you get in that 6-week qualification, okay? Because if you're not constantly checking your back office and seeing who is projected inactive, seeing where you need to place a coach, how much, if girls have ordered or whatever, and you like, don't worry either, because your coach is going to like have a lot of one-on-ones with you probably too, and be like texting you back and forth. Ask Catherine and Ashley how their 6-week qualification went during Catherine's wedding. Okay. So I literally was like texting Ashley, like, oh my God, how is Catherine doing? Is she okay? Like, stressful as fuck. Okay. But honestly, guys, they survived. We're here. You know what I mean? If Catherine could do it in the middle of her wedding, like literally 2 days before her wedding, like, you guys, we can do it. Okay, but diamond for 6 weeks, okay? 25 leadership points, okay? That will come, again, APV. What do we say that APV was? Your volume, your customer's volume, and your brand new coach's volume. And then what does that break down into? Success Club points, at least SE 14, okay? And then plus your new coaches, right? That's your APV. And then your PSS, honestly, you could probably, for diamond, you could probably SE 10 minimum. To be honest, you're probably going to get those leadership points. But PSSC is what? Your this year, 2019, 2020 coaches hitting Success Club. So you need at least 3 of your coaches hitting Success Club, helping them be successful, right? Success Club is what we do. You guys, Success Club is the foundation of our business, right? If we're not hitting Success Club, we're not changing lives, right? So I hope that we understand where that one's coming from, right? So if you want to build a team, you have to help your coaches hit Success Club too, right? And then plus you also earn 3 points for every coach, or you earn a point for every coach who hits Success Club. And that's SE5 or 10, it doesn't matter, as long as they hit SE5 minimum. And last one is 1 Success Club point. We already talked about that. And then so all you do is you check, right? 1 new Emerald coach, or 1 new Emerald coach. That's all you need. Boom, check, right? Who is it? Okay. And then team leader, hold 6 weeks, 50 points, weak leg, and then 2 new Emeralds or 1 new diamond. And then you will be a 1-star diamonds team leader. Okay. Premier leader. Also, I do want to emphasize that this does say 2 new Emerald coaches or 1 new 2020 diamond. You still have to be a 1-star diamond to hit team leader, okay? This is for already coaches who are already once. Okay, go ahead, Emma. She can explain it better.
No, I was just saying, like me, so for me, I achieved this because I helped 2 new emeralds so far. I haven't helped 1 new diamond yet. So I hit these marks. So what she's trying to say is it's for someone that's already been 1 star, hold 1 star, whatnot. And then the following year, this is like for next year, say you're a 1 star. So like Ashley and Gabby, next year you can, hit team leader earlier by helping 2 new emeralds and not having 1 new diamond.
Exactly. But if it's your first year, you have to have that 1 new diamond. Okay. So, and then premier leader, obviously all of the things, 1 new 2020 diamond, elite, but you also have to be a 2-star diamond. And then does anyone know what happens when you hit premier, or when you hit 2-star? You get to open up a second you get to open up another business center. I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Okay. Emma froze for a second. I was freaking out. You get to open up another U. So you get to open up another business center. So if you ever see second CBC, it's your second business center. And you get to open up another meet. So I will get to open up another meet and work that business and then that's we're not going to go there right now, but that's just what is like a perk of hitting a 2-star, right? And honestly, it starts at 2-star. It starts at 2-star.
I will say my team cycle bonus doubled within a few months after opening up my second business center, because what that means is then you will start to add all of your customers through your second business center. When you sign up your second business center, you're going to talk to your coach or your corporate mentor. I would honestly talk to them too and find out where the best spot is, because you can strategically place it not just under your weak leg, but under your like spouse's weak leg, controlled weak leg. So then you're also helping 2 volumes, if that makes sense. So there is like a strategy to that. So we'll get there, but just wanted to share that.
Yeah. Literally, Ashley today was like, where should I put my second business center? And I was like, bitch, I don't even know where I'm going to put mine. Like, I was like, talking to Kyle about that because I literally don't even know. So
and you have to like print out the form. You have to make sure you put like the number. It's like a process. So when you're there, you definitely have to make sure you do it right.
And like I said, you're going to have a corporate mentor who is going to see that you pop 2-star, and he's going to be like, let's figure out where we're going to place this coach. So you're going to have all of those things, you guys. And that's why I wanted to do, Emma, sorry, because I know with your Team Cup it's different, but with Team Cup, we're doing the winner. Whoever wins Team Cup within our team, they're earning a call with Kyle, my corporate mentor, so that they can get that like glimpse into corporate and get that glimpse into like, hey, like this is, you have the support from corporate. Like they want you to be successful and they want you to set realistic goals for you. So again, elite is obviously 2, not 2 new diamonds. It's 5-star. So you have to hold 5-star diamond for 6 weeks in 2020 to hit for 2021. And then again, like if you're planning for next year, you have to hold for 2021 to hit for 2022. Okay. So that's really how, and then it goes into how to earn points. So you can look through this. And again, like you guys, I ask Emma all the time what all this means. Now also, Beachbody is broken down into quarters. Okay, so quarter 1 is January, February, March. Quarter 2 is April, May, June. Quarter 3 is what we're in right now, July, August, September. And then quarter 4 is October, November, December. Okay, now the cutoff, this is, you guys hear me? It's like a drum roll. Can you guys hear? No? Drum roll. Can you guys hear it? Okay, no, okay. I was like, drum roll, please. The drum roll. The cutoff, okay, to hit diamonds, to be on the Elite 2021 team at the end of the year, to be a diamond, is August 19th, okay? You have to start your qualification go to bed on the 18th. Okay, go to bed on the 18th as a diamond, or wake up on the 19th as a diamond and start your diamond qualification. No. I'll tell you why. Does anyone know why?
Nope.
You don't know why? How many weeks do you have to hold diamond for? 6 weeks. Okay. So you have the cutoff to go to the retreat in 2021 is November 19th. Okay. So write that down. Put it into the universe. Write it down. November 19th is the cutoff for the retreat for the elites or successor. So if you do hit successor, you already have a spot. But obviously if you're hitting successor, you are probably going to hit diamonds just because you're probably going to. But yes, so the cutoff to hit diamonds is November 19th this year. Oh, I said August? Sorry, I meant November, you guys. Oh my God, sorry guys. Lauren's like sweating over here. November, okay? So it is November, okay? And it's going to go into a 6-week qualification, okay? So you have to hold diamond for 6 weeks, okay? So that's why we wanted to talk about this now to set you guys up, right? If you are close to hitting diamonds, I highly recommend you get it in now. Does anyone else know why? Because December are holidays. And who wants to go into a 6-week qualification in the holidays? Not me, even though we're going to, and I'm probably going to rip my brains out. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna freaking
actually, that's a good thing to talk about because we actually can lock in elite before the end of the year. So if we all go into qualification, into 5-star qualification before November 19th, we'll lock it in. And then we will be elite before the end of the year. We'll be able to celebrate before the end of the year. So
Emma,
like if you see, you know, on boards, they say people have locked in, you know, team builder, team leader, premier, and elite. That is a thing. And then, yeah, just sharing that.
Emma, I have a question. It's Amanda. When is the bonus week where it's only like you have to hold for 2 weeks?
No. Great question, Amanda. I just found that out. So.
Yes. Oh, do you want me to share it?
Yeah, I want you to share it.
Okay, yeah. So it's kind of the same thing as in the 2 emeralds. Like for instance, for me, since I hit 3 stars, so I've helped 2 emeralds. So it's the same thing. So say you're already a 5-star, and the next year you obviously are going to help your 1 diamond, right? 1 or 2, whatever the qualification is. But you only have to hold for a week at the end. So like you're already, so I was telling Gabby, like, if you're, say you have a diamond and they drop, but then they get back to 5, they get their diamond back, you don't have to go through that qualification period again because you've already gone through that, if that makes sense.
So basically, Amanda, that bonus is pretty much only for coaches who have already locked in elite. This is our first time going to lock in elite, so we have to hold that 6-week qualification no matter what. Okay, so that's why we're saying, like, don't depend on December to hit diamond, you guys. Like, honestly, if you're really close to hitting diamond, you should be able to hit it, like, legit, like, next month. I'm looking at Lauren. Same for you, Amanda. But yeah, like, get through that 6-week qualification, like, and get it done, like, honestly. But it doesn't stop it there, right? Like, it doesn't stop there, because do you want to be a paid 1-star, or do you want to be like I mean, you could be a paid 1-star, or you could be a lifetime 1-star, right? Because there is, like, you could still drop, just not be a paid 1-star, right? But that's really what it is. But so yeah, like, I personally, like, could not imagine, like, it is tough. Like, I want you guys to know that it's still going to be possible. Like, even if you're, like, your goal is for, okay, November 19th is my goal to hit diamonds, and I'm going to fucking crush it, and we're going to do this, and I'm going to be on that elite 2021 team, then you guys, like, let's do it, right? But just know that we're going to go through a 6-week qualification in December, midway through November into December, right? So the work doesn't start when you hit 1-star, right? You have to hold it, okay? You have to hold it to have that invite to the retreat, okay? because the retreat for active active diamonds. Okay. So that's just really, I want to make sure that everyone is understanding of how to get an invite to the retreat, how to be on the Elite 2021 team, and like what that means for you also, because what? We're setting you up for next year, for you guys to see where you stand. Honestly, like diamonds you are probably going to hit team builder at the end of the year. You're definitely going to. So you're already step closer to being on the road to Elite for 2021. Okay. So that's also why we wanted to do this, because we wanted to show you like, hey, like you're on the road to Elite yourself, like you're on an Elite team on the road to Elite for yourself. Okay. So that's why we wanted to break this down to you guys tonight, because obviously like we're 6 months into the year. I would say, I'm going to say like 7, because I think we are, but we wanted to put this out there. Okay. Like Elite 2021, who is joining us? Join the hustle bus, like get on the bus, like guys, COVID or not, like we're getting on that fucking bus. We are getting on that bus. Okay. But tell your coach that you are ready to be part of the Elite 2021 team. Tell your coach that you are so ready to, build an Elite team yourself. Even if it's literally, you're like, oh my God, like I don't see myself doing that. Like if you're a baby coach, guys, I was a baby coach when I watched this video, crying my eyes out, knowing that like, I don't know how I'm going to get there. Like if that could be me, like it can be you. You can't limit yourself to the fear of the unknown. Like you have to just envision yourself. And I think that's what motivated me the most, was that I saw myself, like literally envision myself in that video, and saw myself standing on stage with my team. And like, guys, I didn't even know what your faces looked like. You guys, I didn't know what your faces looked like in 2018 when I was watching other coaches walk the stage. I was like, where are the Chelseas and the Laurens and the Ashleys and the Amandas and, the and the Amandas and the Vickies, and I'm just naming people now, right? Like you guys are part of that, like the universe works in a really mysterious way, and you guys are here for a reason, right? So figure out what drives you, figure out your why. Why are you here? What is driving you, right? So now, since we only really have 5 minutes, does anyone have any like questions, like anything? No. I'm trying to look for something while if you guys have any questions. No one has any questions. I'm being so silly right now. Cause I'm like, oh my God, no one has any questions? Okay, it's fine. I didn't either when I first heard one of these calls. But we do have a theme song. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. We do have a theme. We do have a theme song for diamonds who are popping and who are getting on that hustle bus. So I wanted to play it. Oh wait. Who's next? You want me to do it again? Okay. Okay, so you guys know I always like to bring the fun in it, but literally when we were creating this, that's like all we could think of was like this fucking tick is next. But but we want that momentum, we want that drive for you guys, we want you guys to feel that and like just be hyped all the time, right? Like what's gonna drive you? And just you have my support, you have Emma's support, you have Ashley's support, you have Kat's support, you have our support, you have corporate, you have the YouTube. Oh my God, you have YouTube. You guys, I built half my business off YouTube. But you have it all here. And the only thing that will honestly hold you back is yourself. and your self-limiting belief. So conquer that shit right now. And literally, like, guys, look, I already have my list of diamonds right here. I already have them. They don't know who they are yet, but I have them, okay? And you have to just put it into the universe. Get a book, like, constantly write that shit. Like, Ashley, when I'm working out with her, she's literally like, I have abs, I have abs, I have abs. Like, that's what you have to do. Literally, that's what she does. It's so annoying, but like in a good way, because she does have abs, and I'm just like, but that's because she's always putting that shit into the universe that she wants abs, and you just got to do it, right? And honestly, the podcast that has been motivating me every single day is that Often Ambitious podcast. So if you haven't already, listen to it. They're amazing, like the motivation one, the one about money, because she talks about money in one of them. But yeah, so yours are funny. Emma, did you want to say anything else? I'm kind of,
No, we're just excited for the rest of the year, and we're all doing it. I mean, we're all on the way. And I actually also want you to look at your elite check marks and send it to your coach. So I'm curious, so I would love my girls to send it to me, because I can't see your guys' check marks, and so I just want to see. And then that way we can also talk to your coach about where you're at and all those things. So let's do this. Elite 2021.
Okay, I'm gonna take a boomerang. If you are on and want to take a boomerang, because there's 2 pages. So amazing. Oh, and we've already discussed this, right, Emma, with the team, that in August?
Yeah.
Okay, that in August. So the first date will be. Well, we're gonna keep our Thursdays. Are you moving yours to Tuesdays?
Yeah, I haven't decided. I'll let them know by next week. I'm gonna decide next week.
So Rise Up Dynasty, Warrior Nation, Team Limitless, we're gonna be on one team call, same time, Thursdays, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But we're gonna stay on Thursdays, and Emma's gonna do love everyone, but our teams are getting a little bit too big, and it's like we gotta dial in with you guys. So this is more for you guys, not against each other, okay? Like, if you honestly, even going with Team Cup and stuff, we still want you guys to mingle. Like, if you have a friend on Emma's team or whoever's team, you guys can still talk. We're not we don't hate each other. Hello. We're doing this because sometimes it gets too big, and it's hard because Emma and I do run our teams a little bit differently. She's very mom team. No, I'm just kidding. But it's true. Don't worry, we're close to being a mom team with freaking other potential moms on our team. No, I'm just kidding. I probably shouldn't have said that. It's fine. Okay, let's do boomerang. Okay, everyone. Oh yeah, National Tequila Day is tomorrow. Let's see. This is what I'm talking about. That's our team. Emma, you gonna take shots with us tomorrow on Zoom? Yeah. Tequila it up. Okay, ready? Are you gonna? Okay, poor Lauren. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. Oh yes, you can. Lauren, can I go eat dinner now? Okay, bye guys.